BetOnline is your number one source for all your summer sports this season, from MLB, golf, NBA, and NHL playoff stats. All the latest stats, news, and scores are available to you to follow your favorite teams. So get the latest odds and lines, including the latest team matchups, player props, and odds on just about every sport out there. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to get in the action. BetOnline, where the game starts.
The only let me tell you this: is Bruce Pritchard still there?
Yeah.
Is Triple H still there?
Yes, but I don't think Triple H would do that.
Then Vince McMahon is still there. That's all. That's how I quantify it. There's no, after every night of every show, Bruce hits that car and he is right on there, bro.
Right, because he's a loyal person. But at the end of the day, the doesn't Hunter make the final call? If Bruce were to say, "Hey,
Hunter," no, I would say no.
Why at this point?
He does. The Rock
probably has to go up through that. I mean, you got to get through Nick Khan. You got to get through Bruce's.
But do you think that Nick Khan or an Ari Emanuel even gives about that and is going to say, "Hey, this guy came in out of shape. Yeah, it's cool to beat him up."
I don't know if they give about it, but they're not saying no and they're letting it happen. And it isn't the complacency of that possibly aligning with guilt that there's an inner circle that does whatever the it wants to do. And if it's the old school wrestling mafia rules, then those rules still apply. Because I don't see why you would ever take somebody who's your hand-selected guy who's given you that amount of time, regardless if you're in a feud or not, and risk that injury on him by making him do that. And if you wanted to do a run it back with him and Gunther, I would want to wait till one of the guys is in the best shape possible to give you another banger instead of watching him get blown up out there and get chopped to just so the boys are back.
I would profess that you have a better case of that based on what you do, like the hazing and stuff, everything. You have a better case that I would say there's more evidence that AEW is hazing Jericho.
All right, you might not be wrong there either.
if you're looking at the match with Sheamus and Gunther as hazing, what about that match with Shibata and Jericho, where they literally shot each other for like 10 minutes?
And I felt that match was a response to that a little bit too. WWE is doing a lot of stupid psychology that AEW is doing. Like week after, they're almost doing some of the same spots that are completely heels, like trying to fire up the crowd. Babies coming in to do revenge attacks. You're like, what is this?
Yeah.
All right.
What's the benefit
if you can think of one example, give it to me, because I haven't connected any of that. I just want to say to end this, the Sheamus thing, I think all three of us make valid points. I'm going to actually ask some of the boys because they would know. Like you, the dressing room always knows what's going on, bro. All they do is, you got any hot news? Yeah, you know what's going on, So I'll find out from there just to see what's going on. But
at this point, since Disco and Konnan have at least dealt with him a little bit, I'm not sure if you have. You might know him, Bruce Pritchard. What would be the benefit at this? I know Bruce has the reputation as Vince's and all that. Vince is gone. He doesn't have any power now. Bruce probably values his job and his salary. What's the benefit to him right now to go behind everyone's back and try to sneak to Vince?
They're friends.
Okay, friends, yeah, but I mean, like,
I was bit.
Bro, I have friends that call me up all the time and tell me real that's going on that I can't even say on the podcast.
Right.
What power do you think Vince McMahon wields there? Right, still.
19 million in NDAs, 800 million in stock cash-ins, and the power of the Saudi royal family with a $600 billion slush fund behind you could start a new wrestling promotion like that.
Well, that's very different, but I don't think he influences any power in WWE.
I disagree. If him and Stephanie are like that, where she's sitting on his lap giving him butterfly kisses, and then she's with Hunter, that Stooge report or whatever's going down, as long as there's a Thanksgiving dinner, they always are.
Okay, well, draw me a line. Draw me a direct line from Vince McMahon is still influencing the show to something that happened on the show.
People say coward.
That's
who the fuck says coward in real life. Disco, you coward. How dare you talk about his chair like that?
But maybe it's a word that just stuck around, which I think is stupid.
it's those types of olds. Why would words like that stick around? Because an out-of-touch 70-year-old still has his thumb on the pulse of what you're going to call somebody. And now we throw in blue. You don't give. If it was me, I would go hardcore swear.
Let me ask you.
Let me ask you. Fucking German calling each other.
Let me ask you a question.
Not a coward, you know.
Brock said all the time.
They use the word coward.
Let me ask you a question.
But that's your evidence.
No, I'm just saying that. No,
we're cowards easily. No. I don't think.
I don't think
I just want to say one thing with like what you were asking.
I just think him and Bruce are boys. It's like if, for example, let's say for some reason I left the show, right? I'd still always keep in contact with Disco and Joe. You know what I'm saying? Just say.
I think it's like Carol Burnett. Every time she chugged her ear and said, "I love you, Mom." Every time someone says "coward," that's Bruce saying, "I love you, Vince."
Maybe the whole Heyman gimmick is a shout out to Bruce and Vince.
Every time,
like Heyman's Bruce. Yeah.
Okay. I have a question.
You asked me what's another thing? Like, well, what's an example?
Yeah.
Sami Zayn running out of the crowd to attack guys from behind. Things getting switched, like even in a storyline going into Mania. Obviously, we had Rocky IV being built with Gunther and Chad Gable, and then something happens where Sammy, the Syrian Canadian, gets slotted in instead of the American dude who's been training, and you just embarrassed him in front of his kids. Now we're gonna make this guy a manager.
Zayn had a long storyline arc, and he was as hot as anybody in the promotion when he was with the Bloodline. They took that away from him, gave him the tag titles to keep him hot, right? But then he cooled down because he was losing for a while. And I think, this is the Booker in me, I think they were like, okay, Sammy got really over and it's our job to keep him over. And that's why they did that.
MikeDurbin.com. You can get the WCW-esque Konnan in that K-Dog Wolfpack style. Man, this Konnan might be Bendy of the Year right now.
I told you. Yo. Let me speak on this. Mike Durbin Productions exclusive. The Konnan, I was the most impressed with Konnan, man. It's like undercover Bendy of the Year. It's a really nice figure. The do-rag is freaking awesome in person. I love the exclusive with the WCW packaging. I love this one with the camo. It's really nice.
And I will say a figurine expert who went to TJ on Friday, Matt Cardona, put it over as being a good figurine as far as figurines go.
Yo, hold on, let me speak on this. Exclusive Mike Durbin Productions, K-Dog. Look at that, listen to K-Dog, keeping it 100, logo on the back, MikeDurbin.com. Get it right now. Low key might be Bendy of the Year. Go get it.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.